Alright. We are back. We're about an hour earlier than I said yesterday. But we are back. We are back like never before. We're at Kerbal Space Program today. It's rather early in the morning. It's only a mere 10 a.m. And my computer is about 3 minutes ahead on the clock, which is always fun. Yeah. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Today we have our plan for today is we're simply going to try and land on the moon and return. We got a bit of music today. I'm gonna turn it down just a hair. Let's go right there. Perfect. Let's go a bit more. Let's go down to there. Let's see. Right there. Let's see it. Let's go a bit more. Let's go down to there. Let's see. Right there. Let's see it. All right. Perfect. Alright. Ignore. Close. We're here. Kerbal Space Program. Let's get this show on the road. We all know what's going on. Resume saved. The International Jinx Space Agency. How are we all doing today? All one of us in the chat. Get everything situated. So, on the last run through, we made it to the moon, but we didn't have enough fuel to get back, so we just kind of reverted that. Here's a look at our R&D chart. I think next up we're gonna go for fuel systems. That way we can get the bigger fuel tanks. Yeah. So at our contracts. We still have these two contracts to get done, so we'll do that real quick. They're both orbital missions, so we can just pull out the... Where is it? Open, contract, load. And then we can low-key just go like that. That's still enough fuel. Let me actually... Let's see. Save... Since we have music on the background, we're going to turn off the KSP music. As much as I love it, I'm messing with this background music more. Let's see, music. Accept. Alright. So maybe wondering, what is the point of this mission? The point of this mission is just to get our contracts freed up so that we can start doing other contracts. Let's see. We don't have to worry about part count anymore because we have we upgraded the VAB in the last episode. Let's see. Crew. Check on our tourists. Boom. Save. Launch. I can't afford it. What do you mean I can't afford it? Okay, that's not good. Sup? What's up? Okay, that's really not good. Hi, how are you doing today? We doing good? How much do these cost? $850 each. How much do the fuel tanks cost? $500 each. What's costing so much? I think I know. Actually, I don't know. What is... I'll help you if there's a little problem. Literally, the only issue right now we have is cost. I don't know what's taking up all of our money. Is it the drogue chutes? No. How much is it? Okay, we have to shave about $5 grand solid fuel. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But they're only, let's see, how much are they? Oh yeah, they're 850 each. Would it be worth it going down to the hammer, or should I just... Honestly, I might just chuck some reliance on the side. Like, if I go to... This was our moon mission. Nope. Here's our moon mission. Yeah, it needs a solid fuel as well. We go like this, and we kind of take all of these out. Does that save any money? Not really. Okay, what if we go like now this, that, chuck that on. Okay, no, that's still too much money. And not even enough Delta V. Okay, I hope we didn't soft lock ourselves with this. I have a very bad idea, and I call it figuring out which contract is the cheapest to cancel on. Gosh, you'd think I wouldn't have these issues. I've been playing for what? How many hundreds of hours? Okay. We lose 3 either way. Which one would give us more money in the long run? Same amount of money. Okay. We'll cancel this one. Or is if we cancel, is that considered a decline or a failure? Let me Google that. Look, is kind of important. If you cancel a contract in KSP, oop, I'm doing this on the phone, by the way. Just subbed, nice. Thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna try and start streaming a bit more. It's been a while since I've been streaming, and I low-key mess with the game. So let's see. Does it count as a failure or decline? Okay. Loki, I don't think it's gonna be that bad if we cancel, because we don't have any advances on this. So what we'll cancel this contract. That way we have one more contract to do, and honestly, well, I think we'll do this one, the Explore the Mun, which is just orbiting around the Mun. And honestly, it doesn't even need to be a tight circulation. We can just have a whatchamacall, very elliptical orbiter. That way we can easily get out of Mun influence. So I accepted the contract, did I not? I did not. Let me go accept the contract. We all doing good today? It's rather early in the morning. Accept the contract. There we go. Oh, sweet, sweet money. Okay, let's open up Mun 1. I'm gonna call this the Mun 2. We don't need any science units because, well, we're not, and we don't need our lander because we're not landing. Good, good. That's good to hear. There we go. We'll put that there. Put our antennae on, or antennae, whatever the plural of antenna is. This little goober should be able to get us enough. Honestly, we figured out last time we need a bit more fuel, so we'll do that. I'll do that just for the aesthetics, you know? Chuck that on. I think we needed just a hair more fuel. So we'll put them on our Reliance. There you go. Alright. In theory, this should work. Antenna. Okay. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to use our Terrier for just a hair of the curve and circularization. You can call me T49. Alright, bet. Loki, I think we just launch and pray. That's all we can really do. Or a really silly idea. Wait, 3854 versus 3858. Okay, we're at the point where, and what is it? Oh, I'm blanking on the guy's name. It's like it's Kofsky's equation or whatever, where the more fuel you put on, the it doesn't necessarily mean more thrust, but ooh. Do we mess with the background music today? Maybe Kerbal was with that along the way. Yeah, yesterday we had a bit of a hiccup with Jeb and a couple tourists. We almost lost them all. Alright, I don't think I auto-strutted anything. Let's turn on auto-strut real quick. Oh boy. We have like very low control points. 3. Yeah, it was... Okay, almost there. Almost there. SRBs are almost gone. Okay, SRBs are gone. Stage. Our controls working. Very shakily. Oh, I'm using way too much fuel. Loki did not check the Apple app this. We are at 135, so we're chilling. We're chilling. Chilling like a villain. I still I don't even mean right now. Still have a fortune cookie from yesterday that I never got around to eating. Let's see, what is our fortune today? Well, I guess yesterday. The future is not predetermined, but your actions determine your destiny. My lucky numbers are 48, 40, 49, 31, 26, and 33. Isn't that amazing? We'll put that right here on the desk. Alright. Let's start our horizontalization. We're going to wait till apoapsis before we burn. That way we get a bit more of a circular orbit. And we use a bit less fuel, you know? Because our apoapsis is 135 kilometers. We're going to wait just a hair more. Alright, right about now we'll start the burn. And we'll also go a bit down as well. That way we shave a bit of our apoapsis, but we get a lot more periups out of it. Gosh, what's our TWR looking like? Wow, it's like 5. That's actually impressive. Are you going to land on the Mun? Not this mission, but by the end of the day, that's the goal, is to land on the Mun. Okay. Stage. And we're just going to go horizontal for the rest of the burn. Pretty good fortune cookie. Alright. We are now circularized with the Earth. We still don't have... Okay, because I was like, you don't have any... Yeah, we took them off for this mission. For both cost and also... We're not landing just yet. I'm debating whether or not we should invest in the tracking center or the astronaut complex. Because if we invest in the astronaut complex, we get EVAs. And we can plant the flag and do surface samples, EVA reports, all that jazz. But if we invest in the tracking station, we can get conics. which conics will be very useful the millisecond we are no longer going to the Mun and we start going to Minmus and Duna and all that jazz. There's the Mun coming over the horizon. Let's start our burn. TWR of about 1. Not that bad. I went to Minmus. I was playing with my family a while ago, and we had a very extensive mission. We're playing with a couple mods on right now, and we went to some of the outer systems. Let's see if I have time to scroll out. Where is it? Right here, Sarnus. That's where we went. Well, I didn't go there, but that was what the main mission was. There's a couple cool things there that are cool, I guess. I tried going to Eve, but that didn't really end well, so. Alright. We're gonna do a bit more than we normally do on this burn, because literally the last about every single time that we've gotten a Mun encounter has been a collision course. You can't install mods, it's actually even sad. We're gonna just warp all the way out here, and since we don't have conics yet, no clue if we have a encounter or not. So we look, you just gotta hope and pray. Survey says, drum roll. Okay, not a collision course. Okay, so we're just gonna go this way, go stability assist, and burn just a hair. We're gonna go about to right there. Yeah, it's the same encounter. Yeah, but the thing is, since we don't have advanced conics on, it won't tell us if we have an encounter or not, since we are still too low leveled. Alright, now we go to our periaps. We gotta be careful on this so we don't overshoot the warp. We're going to get down to 40k. 35. 300. We're going to keep the warp up until we get to 100. 20 or 200. 150, 40, 30, 20. Set on the warp just a hair. Let's take off the warp now. Yeah, we're not going to do a flyby. We're going to wait till we get to periaps, and then we're going to start burning, just so we can circularize. Jeb is geeking. Yeah, he's a bit of a geeker. I say we start at burn at 50, so 16, 59, 58, 57, 65, 54, 53, 52, 51. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's start a burn. Okay. We have now, in theory, orbited the Mun, so what are we going to do? Oh, I don't like the look of that. Did we not get the orbit? Oh, shucks. I thought we orbited. Okay, well that kind of makes me mad. We're going to revert to launch, and we're actually going to do... Oh, we lost our encounter. So we have to basically redo the entire mission. Oh, that makes me mad. Yeah, we're gonna go a bit lower next time. We're actually gonna quick save as well. You got a gravity assist? Yeah. I thought that I thought that since I had an elliptical orbit that I had enough to not get slingshotted, but I guess I was a bit too whatever the term is. Alright, so. Yeah. The goal is just to orbit. Hopefully level Jeb up. Then after that, oh, I once again burned too long. Very high burn. Fly planes. I would, but our research isn't high enough. So low-key what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get the astronaut complex upgraded so that we have EVAs. From there, we're gonna land on the moon, maybe hop around a bit, try and get a lot of science, and then go down a bit of the space plane route just so that we can do some of the contracts that require that. Then we're gonna go to Min-Miss and then onwards. Alright, let's finish off this burn. Alright, wonderful. We're now going to wait our warp out. Prograde. We have plenty of fuel left, thankfully. Oh, before we go any further, let's extend our antenna. And yeah, now. There we go. Alright. I got a bug bite on my arm. It's looking kind of irritating me. My only fear is that we were too elliptical off the start and we won't be getting an encounter. But low-key, we should be getting an encounter still. Perfect thing to watch while making a space station. Real. I've always tried to make space stations, they just never work out. Oh, I almost start warping. Yeah, we all messing with the music. Let's check how much time we have left on it. Okay, it's like a 2-hour thing, so we're chilling. All right. Any second now. No, don't say it ain't so. Okay, that's really bad. Bad news, guys. I may or may not have warped through our encounter because I was too lazy. Okay, I think we got it this time. Stop warping. Cool. Quick save. Cool. We have we're gonna have to use a lot of fuel on this one. Okay, we'll start our burn. Oh, I'm still warping, that's not good. Any day now. There we go. Look at that. What a beautiful orbit. Hello, how are we doing? Somerville, how are we doing? Same with you, Random Space Nerd. I haven't said how are you doing yet. We all doing good? I find it funny. I have let's see. Okay. Here's the plan. We have just completed that contract. So what we're gonna warp to, I guess, Earth's Apoaps. Valentina just died AFK. Uh-oh. You doing good? That's good to hear. Let's go to about right there. So we're gonna go just a hair more. Beautiful. We're now gonna burn prograde, try and get out of Earth or the Mun's sphere influence. That's really not good, guys. Okay. Let's, we should send him to space to orbit the sun. We are not sending Jeb to orbit the sun. He is too valuable of a Kerbal. Okay. Almost there. We're gonna go about right there. Beautiful. We're now gonna quick save as well. Yeah, engineer wants a raise. We don't have the money. Much I'm all for giving raises, we do not have the money for raises right now. We are... Do I have my money anywhere? Yeah, we have 58 grand. We should send the engineers to space if they will sue us. We have good lawyers, don't worry. Okay, once we're at retrograde, we'll shallow out this orbit. That way we're not gonna come in going too hot, you know? Beautiful. Burn retrograde. And let's send this John home. One might say this is a waste of fuel, but this fuel is getting burnt up in the atmosphere one way or another. Okay, that's good enough. Let's now go up to here. Love when you say we don't want to be coming in hot. Yeah, it's... Yesterday we had a bit of a hiccup where, you know, I looked at the altimeter and I saw we were chilling at a good old 2,000 meters, so 2 kilometers. And I looked at the nav ball to see our speed, and we're going 1.5 kilometers a second. So we, well, let's just say it did not end well. Where is there? We go. Let's quick save now. Stage and pray. See, we are about to make it back. Before I do that, I need to move my OBS up just a hair on my other screen. There we go. Just like that. Beautiful. That way I can see all my stream analytics on my other monitor. Alright. We're just about coming home. This is like an Apollo 10 mission. Actually, it's a lie because Apollo 10 sent down a lander. I would say 9, but 9 was in Earth's atmosphere, and you know, 8 was simply just a flyby. So I don't know if any missions only orbited, but I don't know. How far is that away from us? The power of Gen, yeah. Alright. Our blader's starting to take a bit of heat. Our power of Jeb, yeah, that's what I assumed you meant. How's our electric fuel looking? Electric charge. We have enough. We should be able to, or not blow up. Get through the atmosphere. What did it even say on there? No clue. Will we get a splashdown? It's actually hard to tell right now because I don't even know if we're landing yet. I think we're getting a, not a splashdown, but a boom. Hard landing. You know what I mean. Ground landing. I don't know what I'm saying. We're just landing, that's all I know. Judging by the periaps, we are landing no matter what. Actually, we might get a splashdown. We might get a splashdown. Let's warp just a hair. Will we? I think we're getting splashdown. Okay, we're no longer burning up as much. Drogues are good to deploy. Maybe splashdown. Confirmed we're getting the splashdown. But we're not splashdown just yet. I mean, we're gonna warp to splashdown, but yeah, the more I listen to this music, I'm actually like heavily rocking with it. It's like I don't know if anyone of you have ever played it. It's like, you ever played the game Starblast.io? It's kind of like that game. That's what it reminds me of. We'll jettison our heat shield. Actually, no, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll save money where we can. It's crazy. Looking at my analytics, the average view duration is 5 minutes. I think it's kind of been tanked by the fact that, like, people join for a second, then leave, and join for a second, and leave. Taking my analytics. Boom. And we splash down. Recover the vessel. Everyone, clap. We survived. And I'm pretty sure, if we look... Oh, never mind. Jed did not level up. But, we got a boatload of money out of it. We got 50 grand out of it. Okay. So, we now have the money to get this contract done. And then once we do that, we can get the astronaut complex, which can get us to do EVAs. Then we just put a bunch of fuel down. And then, well, we pray. I don't know why I'm looking at the R&D. Oh, we could get aviation. But I think we'll wait until we land first before we touch anything in the R&D. Yeah, because look, I think the strat. Here's the idea. Let's open up paint, right? So we land on the Mun, right? Right. Here's our little engine. We land on the Mun. We then get back. Well, we EVA, so we'll get our little Kerbal on there. After that, right, we upgrade the tracking center, which is the satellite dish. We upgrade that, right? And then what we do... Actually, no, we don't do that. We make airplanes. See if I can draw a good airplane. Do you like my airplane? Everyone compliment my drawing skills. Then we do contracts, which gives us some money, right? That's my money. Then we upgrade tracking station, right, which gives us conics. I always hated conics, but that's like, you know, like ellipticals and whatnot. And like encounters, right? Then we go to Minmus, which is smaller. Do we like the plan? I know this is as artistic as it gets. But are we jiving with it? We messing with it? We'll go back to here. That's our plan. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go open contracts. Okay, this has enough fuel. We only need one tourist now, so that's gonna be nice. How are we doing today? We're currently working on contracts, and then after contracts, we're gonna go to the moon. The goal right now is pure contract work. It's so funny looking at the stream analytics out of the corner of my eye, because like it will go from like we're at 2 and it updates like every other minute, right? So then it went down to 1. I see out of the corner of my eye it just jumped up to 3, and I'm like, wow. So many people want to listen to me. Oh, we don't want to use too much fuel now. Yeah. Anyone have any good stories that they can share while we get this very boring contract done? Dang, right as I say that we got 3 viewers, we jumped back down to 2. The duality of life. But what can you do? We've had a lot more consistent viewers than the last stream we were on. Last time it took. Valentine exploded while returning from my space station. Did he quick save at least? I hope you quick saved, because or that you have respawning Kerbals on. I don't think I have respawning Kerbals on this save though, which is yikes. You forgot? Yikes. That is not good. Okay, we're almost in orbit. Well, RIP Valentina and your save. What's orbital velocity in this game? Isn't it 2300? It is 2300. We look at that. They get their contract done. They did. Isn't that wonderful? Let's now go to retrograde and killed in action. Yeah. If I had a bugle, I'd play taps, but unfortunately, actually I could probably put it on, but I don't know if it's gonna they're gonna kill me for playing a copyrighted song or anything. I don't know. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, what am I getting texted right now? Let's see. How long am I going to stream for today? What are we thinking? I left Bob in the lab module. How long should I stream today? What should be the main mission? I know we're going to go to the moon. And we're going to hop around a bit. Also, let's stage. Just so that we can... Oh, they're getting the VIP treatment. At 70, you'll stop the warp. I had to save him, yeah. I've always wanted to make a, whatchamacall? Space station? Don't know why I blinked on that. I don't know, I was never good at docking. I remember I tried once to make a Apollo-style MUN mission. That did not end well. But hey, you live, you learn. Let's see, how is Tourist doing? This is his view. You see a lot of fire. We have the free IVA mod on for those curious. Try the training sections. What training sections? My aim is Torah. Low key, I'm a fan of the Lounge Lazy method. You know, set target, and just kind of go towards each other. I was just never good enough with RCS ports to like be able to navigate it. There's training sections in the menu? I did not know that. Alright, let's pop shoots and go to the Mun. That's right, after 3 streams, we're finally going to the Mun. The first one we landed on the Mun, the second one we didn't have the money. Actually, the second one we upgraded the VAB. Wait, what am I saying? We didn't land on the Mun. We flew by the Mun. First stream, Moon flyby. Second stream, VAB upgrade so we can get the Mun flyby. I mean the Mun landing. Third stream, mark my words right now, we're landing on the Mun. I actually have no clue if this is gonna work or not. It's gonna cost a boatload of money though. And bonk. Recover. Contract complete. Alright. Let's see. Gosh, dang, we're gonna get a lot of stuff for this. Okay, how much money are we getting on the minimum? After all, it is 5,400 for the advance, 93,600 for the completion, 72 for the landing, and 72 for the recovery. Gosh dang. When it's all said and done, this contract alone is worth about $300,000. That is crazy. And we probably won't get any good contracts like this ever. Actually, the tourists, they have good contracts, especially the ones that want to go around the Mun. Alright, let's accept the contract. Upgrade the astronaut complex so we can go EVA. And let's build the Mun 2. Actually, I guess this is the Mun 3. We have, as much as I hate to say it, $67,000 to play with. Now, I'm not gonna make this an absurd craft. We're still gonna make it reasonable. We have EVA now, though, so we can we don't have to put all our science units on the return module. But we still need our science units, so we need our science junior. Chonk. Mystery goo. Why does Rice play Texas? Exactly. My brother was asking me, like, why are people interested in going to Mars, and I quoted JFK for that. Why cross the Atlantic? Why climb the highest mountain? Why does Rice play Texas? We go to the moon in this decade and the other things. Not because they're easy, but because they are hard. Gosh, I missed back when space was like the thing that everyone wanted. Oh. Alright. Let's throw some comms on. We'll throw the comms on the bottom here. Cool. What action groups do we have? I think we just have... Yeah, we have the abort group, but low-key, I don't think we're gonna need the abort action group. It's always fun to use the launch escape system. Like... Oh no, I'm yawning, gosh. but we don't have a need for it. Alright. We're going to throw one of these on. Throw one of these on. Do we want drop tanks? Are drop tanks to play? Then what we do, we chuck a carrier. Let's look at our Delta V once we're in vacuum. What difficulty? Let me see if I can find that out. We're actually gonna call this the month 2, by the way, or month 3. We're on the month 3. Save. See if I can find out the difficulty. It's like it's a custom difficulty. Let's see, settings. Here we go. Yeah, we have reverting and quick loading on. We don't have missing crew respawn on. Re-entry is 100. Comnet is on. Science 60, fun 60, rep 60, fun penalty 200, rep penalty 200, decline penalty 3. Part upgrades are on. Require signal for control is on. I don't have plasma blackout or G-force limits on, but what can I do? Yeah. We're actually gonna lower these tanks down just a hair. And then we're gonna put those on just for, you know, aesthetics. Looky, would it be... I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna make these drop tanks. So we're gonna put radial decouplers on these. There we go. You might say, why do we do that? And to that I say, ooh, do we not have... Oh, we don't have fuel lines, so we can't do that yet. Oopsie daisy. Guess we're not having drop tanks, so there's gonna be tanks. The good news is, though, it gives us a place to put our landing struts. Just like that. Look at that. I wish... Does the Science Junior have any other colors? No, it does not. Let's start retracting. This is our lander. Make frequent saves, that way we don't get nuked. Throw a decoupler on there. Can I make the decoupler darker? No, I cannot. What a shame. We're gonna make our lower stage white because we don't have orange yet. And we're gonna do the same system before, where we throw a swivel in the middle for the gimbal, and then we throw the Reliance on the side. Pretty good TWR on that. And then we're gonna throw radial decouplers in here. Throw those thumpers on, go like that, go like that. Wait, these are the thumpers, right? Yeah, they are the thumpers. Okay. I have a pretty good idea. I'm curious. Let's see. 38, 48, 3903. Okay. I have another stupid idea. Let's see, we load just a hair. We go up here to the dark mode. We check those on. We check those on. We get ourselves a bit more Delta V on our landing stage because we have, it's about 1,000 to land. Oh, I'm stretching real quick. Almost fell over. That would have been embarrassing in front of all 3 people. Well, not 2, I guess. Dang it. I guess my fall scared someone away. Let's see, it's about 1,000 Delta V to land. We're gonna say 1,000. We don't need to recircularize after. We don't need to circularize before or after. So low key we just get on a collision course. 7809 in vacuum. Yeah, it's all from the lander. I'm making the lander as overkill as possible. Why, you might say? I'm not trying to get stranded, you know? Alright. Yeah, so let's see. The lander has 4580. We'll go 3580 after the landing. And then the break sphere of influence, I think, is another 1,000. So I think we're fine. Any objections before we launch? I think we'll be fine. Save it. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Here at the International Jinx Space Agency, the IJSA, I would say the NJSA, but we're international here. We run the world. I say as I forgot to put aerodynamic cones on side. Yeah, we're gonna be about 80 Delta V short on our initial stage, but low-key, don't think it matters much. We're gonna see, how do I? We'll go with full white on this, and then next, and then might as well do it on there. Did we lose anything? We lost. Dang it! We lost 10 Delta V by adding some nose cones. Ah, shucks. I don't think it matters. Watch us be 10 Delta V short. If push comes to shove, no pun intended, we can go out and push and shove the craft into orbit. Why is everyone sending me messages right now? Never mind, it's just tennis. What is going on in the world of tennis right now? Mussetti's playing soon. Alright. Oh, I missed. Let's launch. What's our TWR looking like? 2. Nah, we're fine. We look a bit funky. And it's not as sleek as I wished it would be, but you know, could be we have 0 control. Oh, I forgot wings. I don't think it matters. Yeah, we're just running off hopes and prayers. Gosh dang, what do you mean by 3.0 TWR? Oh, we forgot to auto strut literally any of this. Heaviest part. I'm gonna go heaviest part. Let's go this way just a hair. Okay, just a hair. Alright. Let's, okay, we need a bit more. Yeah, we'll need to take about 100 Delta V out of our reserves on this one. Okay, we'll need maybe a couple hundred. Okay, we need a lot more than that. We need a lot of... Okay, we're... Loki did not make this efficient at all. Yeah, it's because I didn't gravity turn. We lost out on so much fuel because of that. Well, shucks. Yeah, if I don't have about 2,000 Delta V before going into land on the Mun, we're reverting. World's slowest burn. Yeah, 2219 Delta V. That wasn't to account the fact that I didn't use a gravity turn. Low-key think I messed up on this one, but who knows. Oh, the suspense is killing me because I have no clue if this is going to work or not if we have to revert. My prediction, you can put your predictions in the chat right now. Oh, I must fall over again. My prediction, we're going to be like either just on the money or we're going to be so off. Like no in between. And I really wished that I could accelerate, or not accelerate, time warp right now. Because this is, suspense is killing me. Especially with the TWR so low. I don't even know what I'm seeing at this point. All I know is we should be able to get a good chunk of science out of this. We're going to point a bit more down. That way we get a... Okay, I think we went a bit too far down. Almost there. 40. 50. 60. 70 cut throttle. What is that? The Mun 2 relay? That is still an... What's periapse? I'm surprised that is not burned up yet. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna warp. To about here. Okay, that's the wrong button, but okay. How far out is... Honestly, given our very low TWR, we're going to start our burn now. Alright, we're off to the moon. Hopefully, this time we land. I could bet money on the fact that we are definitely landing. Couldn't really bet money that we're making it home. So, nice weather we're having. Okay, I have no clue what our weather's looking like. Let's see. How hot is it? Okay, it's already 101. Looking like a hot week. Saturday's gonna have a high of 113. Isn't that wonderful? You know, I think we have enough fuel. But, you know, with accelerating as slowly as we are, really not much you can do. Opinion, guys. Is the music too quiet? Or is it just right? Like, what are we thinking? I can turn it up if need be. There's one thing I remember from everything I've learned. The music should be about the 18 to 20 decibel range, and we're looking at the 25 to 30. I think we have time. Let's bump it up just a hair. That should do. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Wait for it. Boom. Right there. Ideally, like this is a collision course. With 3,000 delta V remaining. Oh, that's a good idea. I should probably I can just turn off that so we can save battery. Let's extend our solar or our antenna. That way we have I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. So I call that I work too fast. I'm gonna quick save right now. I'm just gonna see where it spit us back out. Okay, would we re-intercept like later? What's the prognosis, Doc? How fried are we? Okay. Let's go back to the quick save. Is it too late to revert? Okay, it's too late to revert. Let's go retrograde. Let's try and fix this. Something tells me I can fix it. And something tells me I am fixing it. Look at that! Only slight issue that we have. That's not narrow at all. We're slamming into the mun at that rate. Let's quick save. What a janky mun mission. Let's go back to our quick save. get it a lot narrower. Okay. Did we get it this time? Nope, we did not. Third time's the charm. Third time better be the charm. Otherwise, I'm about to crash out. Quick save. Did we get it? No, okay. It looks like, what's our altitude right now? 9, whatever. We need to get below 9. Just a bit more. Are we burning way too much fuel? Probably. Okay. This time, did we get it? Yes, we got it. Beautiful. We're gonna go prograde. Where's the moon? I actually have no clue where the moon is. Oh, there it is. Okay. And we're gonna go that way. Just a hair. Actually, we're gonna... It's getting really sketchy. And I have absolutely no clue if this is gonna work. But what's the point of life if you're not living? I think we can make it work. Okay, any second now, we'll start slowing down the warp. And about now, we'll fully stop the warp. Well, now we'll start our burn. Actually, we'll start our burn at 20,000 feet. Looks like we ended up turning it on at 15,000 feet. Let's go that way, just a hair, you know. Something tells me we are going to have to revert. Let's revert now before that turns south, you know? Nope. Okay, I guess I did not quick save the correct one. Full retrograde. I think we got it down to 25 was our magic number. Save now. Was 50 enough? $50 was not enough. This is taking a lot longer than I would have hoped. It makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing. I promise I know what I'm doing. Please, speed, I need this. Okay. So, you might be wondering how I got into this position. Did I say I have absolutely no clue? But we ball. Let's quick save real quick. That was not a good idea to warp that fast. Yeah, 1,000 is the limit of our our warping capabilities. We're going to start our burn at about 50k. All right, let's start the burn. We got a lot to do, and we don't got a lot of altitude to play with. We have even less TWR to play with. See if 50k was the right move. Let's kind of position ourselves in this little crater. I think that works. Alright, gear down. I feel like Neil Armstrong navigating, taking control of the command module of the lander can. We're cutting it really close. I have my hand on the revert button just in case. Yeah, we gotta revert that. So close. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it looks like the burn is gonna have to be. We'll go 60k. We'll go 70k just to be safe. Yeah, uh-oh is the right way to react after that. Burn 2, or I think it's Burn 3, trilogy. Okay, we'll slow down our warp. First off, let's stop the warp now. We're gonna quick save at this point, that way. If we have to do this again, we don't have to do this. Okay, we're looking at 60k is our money number. 60k, or actually we're gonna go 70k. 70k is the money number. So we start our burn. We have to average shedding off 10 meters per second every 10,000 feet. Or meters, I guess. So 30,000 feet. Alright, now. I think I could have done the math on this. I think that's the good number right there. We're shedding off speed at the correct rate. I wish we had Kerbal Engineer right now. Because it would tell us everything we need to know about a suicide burn. We're just hoping and praying at this point. We'll go gear down. Everything looks good. We'll feather the throttle down a bit. We're making good pace. We'll go this way a bit, that way we don't land in that crater. Go just a bit more. Alright. You know, if it wasn't copyrighted, I'd be playing the Interstellar soundtrack right now. Okay. We're gonna cut throttle now. Just for a bit. We're gonna drop down to under 20. Okay, we're burning about 10 meters per second per second. So in theory, it'll be about 20 seconds is our burn time. That's... I don't want to do math right now. We're looking good, though. We're looking good. I'm liking it. Man, if only this is when the spike in viewers was. You guys see my epic landing skills for the, what is this, the third time now? Okay. There we go. Cut throttle. Okay, takes about 5,000 meters to burn about 50 meters a second. Okay, this is not surface retrograde. This is orbit retrograde. We're looking good. Oh, we got a spike in a viewer. Isn't that amazing? They knew we were about to land on the moon. What they don't know is this is our 10th attempt. That's a joke, by the way. It's not a 10th attempt. Only our 3rd. You know, now I don't feel as crazy bringing so much fuel. Okay, let's start bringing throttle up. Hopefully this is a flat space. I can't really tell. We're almost there. Bring throttle up. Okay. Feather a bit. Looking good, looking good. Everything's looking good. We'll do one big burn at about 500 feet. Let's see, what is our... Okay. Looking good, looking good. I like the look of this. Let's quick save real quick. Okay. Can't quick save, I guess. We're almost there. No, that's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to go for the second run. I didn't say where we were, so we... Okay. Take 2. Oh, it's very not good. I guess we'll quick save now. I guess I jinxed myself. Alright, take 2. I'm putting on both ears of my headphone for this. Almost there. Beautiful. Hold it. Hold it. Almost there. Almost there. Land, land, land. Beautiful. Shut down engine. Everybody clap it up. We have landed. Conduct our material study. Beautiful science. You can close the doors. Let's do our thermometer. Beautiful science. Let's do our barometer. Beautiful science. Mystery goo. Beautiful science. Crew report. Beautiful science. And lastly, Jebediah Kerman. Let's warp the sunrise real quick. Alright. Let's see real quick. Is 2001 Space Odyssey copyrighted? Let's see it. Okay. Okay, not good. Dang it. Okay, we'll just we'll improvise with our own stuff. Let's turn on Kerbal Space music for this. Play the flag. First contact. One small step for Kerbal. One large leap for Kerbal kind. I know that was the title of last stream, but we're reusing it because it was such a good thing. Let's go F2 now. Oh, and you have the Earth up there as well. Holy cinematic. Let's get a snip and save of that. Let's actually do the entire thing real quick. Beautiful. Alright, let me send that off to myself. Isn't that amazing? If that doesn't make you guys subscribe, I don't know what will. Actually, honestly, there's a lot cooler things I could do. Oh, did I take a surface sample report? I almost forgot to do that. I can't take surface samples, right? I thought I could. What level astronaut complex lets you take surface samples? Oh, never mind. It's R&D that I need to upgrade. Okay, we're not getting a surface sample just yet, but I think it's fine. Let's get on the ship. Activate engine. SAS. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready to go home. Full throttle. gear up. And let's just go. In the meantime, I'm going to get our music back on. I'm going to turn our music off on here. Alright. Let's get home, shall we? We should have enough fuel. We did the calculations earlier. Alright, we're now going to switch it over to here. We can't celebrate just yet. We're not home yet. I just realized while we're here, let's do an EVA report. Also, let's quick save. Now, for those wondering why I didn't do any buttons and immediately got the thing, I have a mod on that auto does science for me. That way, I don't have to worry about pressing all those buttons and whatnot. Alright, cool. We have a bit of a tilted orbit, but I couldn't care. Let's go about right here. Let's try and get home. Is in let's see. That should be enough. Yeah, since I don't have conics yet, it still doesn't tell me. Beautiful! Wunderbar. Alright, let's get up to here. Let's point retrograde and head home. I think we have enough fuel. I pray we have enough fuel. The music's low-key kind of stressing me out because it makes me feel like I don't have fuel. Yeah, so you want to lick the atmosphere. We'll go about 30k. That's around when we start to burn up. That way we don't come in too hot. We're gonna quick save right now. Let's quickly grab all of our science units. Click data. Go a bit lower. I don't think we need to click that on that. And then click data. Can I restore it? No, I cannot restore it. Alright. Let's stage. How much electricity do we have? We topped off? Beautiful. Alright, let's go home. Slow down our warp. Slow it down just a bit more. Kind of ease ourselves back into the atmosphere. Hold retrograde. Okay. Our periapsis has since drastically dropped. If any of you guys were here yesterday and saw it, we had a bit of a mishap yesterday where, how do I word this? We were going 1,500 kilometers, or sorry, we were going 1,500 meters per second into the ground. Now, my hope and pray is that we don't have to deal with that. Looks like we're getting a splashdown at least, which is always nice to see. As of right now, that's the KSC right... Where's the KSC? Right under us is the KSC right there. Look at that, isn't that cool? Cool little KSC flyby. In the meantime, I'm gonna pray that nothing bad happens. I'm gonna turn up the music for you guys. Oh, isn't that beautiful? We slowed down. How much ablator do we use? Not even that much. Drogues are ready to deploy. Drogues deployed. Main chute deployed. Speed up a bit just so we can get to the landing stage. Drogues expand. Almost there. I think at 1,000 the main chute expands. What did I say? And now, look at that. That's future screenshot activity right there. Let me send that off to myself. There we go. Oh, we dropped 2 viewers. I guess the landing was too boring for them. What a shame. Here we go. Everyone count with us. 30, 20, 10. Splashdown. And we all clap for we have made it back safely. And we landed on the freaking moon, guys. Look at all that science we just got. That's actually a lot of science, gosh dang. And our contract got completed as well. We can upgrade the tracking station already. Okay, we're not doing that yet. Okay, so looks like we're gonna do... Oh no, I'm yawning. I'm going to quickly use the restroom after that mission. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna formulate a plan of attack. And bada bing, we're gonna go for this. Let's see. B R B. Alright. I'll leave you guys with the music. All right. I've returned. Let's see. Let me undo that real quick. That way I can reuse this for the next time. Now what's our move? I actually have no clue what we're doing now. Fuel systems. That's what I said we're going to get first off. We're going to get aviation. Just so we can do some space plane stuff. And we now have 280 science left, which gives us 3 things we can buy. What should those 3 things be? I'm thinking... I'm debating propulsion systems for the baguette. But if we do this, we can get the skipper, the kickback, and the poodle. Advanced construction gives us our fairings for the first time, and everyone knows fairings are important. It also gives us adapters, the stack tricoupler, as well as a new radial decoupler, which is low-key muy bueno. We get advanced flight controls, give us a new SAS module as well as lander cam. Space exploration, which gives us literally nothing, same with miniaturization. And it gives us an adapter, but it's not the adapter we need. It also gives us docking ports, but we're not going to deal with docking ports just yet. Or we go to electrics. Honestly, I think the play, we go electrics, we go advanced construction, and we go heavy rocketry. Let's do that. Oh, I just spent a lot of money on that because I bought everything in here. Alright. How much money did I spend? Probably too much. Let's buy the poodle. Let's buy the skipper. We'll deal with the kickback later. We'll buy fuel lines. Oh, I'm just watching our money just absolutely get drained. We'll buy fairings for sure, as well as the radial decouplers. Everything. Ooh, and this, the Rocco Max brand adapter. That thing is useful. All right. We have $300,000. What are our contracts? Let's see. We have about, I'd say about 40 minutes left, half hour, 40 minutes, somewhere in there left in the stream. And then we'll end it for the day. So what should we do for the rest of the day? Exploring Minmus. Wow. Getting a flyby gives us... That's 240. Honestly, it's not even that much. We get some money if we do this. 5 of them. Should we do this? Oh wait, never mind. This guy's been What do we do? Anyone have any ideas? Literally everything is just VIP tourists. Let's go with let's go with a simple one. This one, literally just orbit around Kerbin, suborbital space pattern, Kerbin. It gives us free money. Let's quickly build a. Ooh, cool. I forgot we have a lot of new stuff. Wow. We still only have a small reaction wheel though. Let's go like this. Get our 2 drogue shoots on. We don't need any science, but we do need crew cabin, heat shield, decoupler, and then we just gotta get up into space. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Go to fuel tanks. We're gonna buy this. And go like that. Do we have any better adapters? We do actually. We'll use this. And honestly, if we just stick a skipper on there, is that enough? Oh, it's beautiful. Do I hear SSTO like this? Check on 2 tourists. Look at this beautiful SSTO. Alright. Honestly, this is the weirdest SSTO of all time, but what's the worst gonna happen? What's our... Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. We're gonna just lower it down by 1 tick. 2 ticks. There we go. 1.02 TWR. Let's get the show on the road. Just some contractual work. That way we can get some money for the next stream and whatnot. Oh, it's so sad to watch. Oh, and it's burning so much fuel. But the good news is we can gravity turn with this. Gosh, this is such a janky craft. Oh, we have an ad on our music. Oh, we reached the end. Awkward. I did not expect to reach the end of the music. Oh, it's the wrong button. There we go. Okay, it's a bit rocky, but we make do. Gosh, this is so unstable. Or just go up. I thought SSTOs were supposed to be easy to fly. Oh, why did I start the gravity turn? Is the music even playing? Oh, no, it's not. It's like loading or something. There we go. Speaking of there we go, our rocket's finally stabilized. I think it was the atmosphere's playing tricks on us. All right. Let's warp up. Oh yeah, look how easy that thing is to orbit. It's a bit rocky on the way up, but we made it work. At least I hope we make it work. We only need 2,300 to circularize. That's our orbital speed. I think we got it. I mean, heck, it's a really inefficient craft and all, but like, all right, beautiful. We're in orbit. How did all this stuff survive? How did that one survive? Okay, well, I guess we'll terminate those when we get back. Oh. Okay, these guys actually, they might be getting him on flyby. On accident. We'll EVA him and, oh, never mind, that is getting him on flyby. Oopsie daisy. Let's, just kind of breathe retrograde and I think we'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Stage. And let's go land back on home. I just realized, I think that the heat shield's clipped through the crew cabin. That's not good. Alright. Alright. Almost there. We got a lot lower than I would have liked, but it is what it is. Can we get a splashdown? Oh, I think we just barely got a splashdown. It'll be close. I actually have no clue we're landing. Oh, what a beautiful splashdown. Drogues. In like 3 seconds. 2, 1. Main chute deploy. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. Oh, that's why. Somehow I paused the stream on my other monitor. I was about to say, how did that get closed? Also, 2 hours in the stream. Yeah, I know. I just saw that we are having a lot of time on our hands, I guess, today. And aside from the first 5 minutes of the stream, give or take, we've been maintaining a very steady viewer count of 1 or 2 people. And I'm just glad to say that that's not me. I'm not that one person. How do we lose money out of that? I think I know how we lost money. Yeah, because 20,000 are... Oh, oopsie daisy. And our contract did not give us that much money. No, not that one. Okay, we just need money at this point. Oh, I missed on that contract. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. It's about noon my time, so I've been streaming for 2 hours now. We're gonna end the stream, and when we return, whenever that is, I have no clue when that's gonna be. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let's make my plan again, right? Let's okay. We need to do a couple things. Number 1, we need to upgrade the tracking center. We'll do a TC. Number 2, we need to upgrade R&D, right? R and D, right? Let's see how much that's gonna cost each. 300, right? And 902. Okay, that's okay. So this is gonna be 300k. It's gonna be 902k. Okay, after that, those are 2 upgrades we need, right? So we need to go upgrade, right? We need to, we'll do the contract to plant flag on the moon. Plant flag. And hopefully we can get different science points from that if we go to a different biome. We go month. Then, we're going to go to Minmus. Minmus. And I don't know what we're gonna do from there. But that's a tomorrow issue. We'll go back to main menu real quick. And we'll pause our music. And we'll go here and here. Alright. Thank you all very much for tuning into another wonderful stream. 2 hours long is our final runtime. And if you haven't already, I would highly recommend subscribing. We'll have something new soon. I don't know. If you have notifications on, I'll make a post on posts or whatever it's called. Like, you know, you can post on YouTube, like the community post. That's what they're called. I'll make a community post on the day of stream, and then I'll be like 30 minutes maybe later. Heck, even if I'm bored enough, it might be 5 minutes later. I'll go live. Looking at not tomorrow. It's not gonna be tomorrow. Sometime in the next couple days, we'll be back to streaming. We're gonna go to Minmus. We're gonna go to the moon again. We're gonna go where no Kerbal has dared gone before, at least in our world. But until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.